All right. Welcome back to the channel. And this time we are going to talk about metahumans. Yeah, because there's always going on with these guys right here, right? So let me present you Vivian. And Vivian is a metahuman that I just got, re-download from, the metahuman presets. And once I got her to my local, then I assigned, added to my project, right? So she's right here, and as you can see, she have a gorgeous hair, and this metahuman hair happens to have the 8 different levels of detail, right? So that means that you're going to have like a 0, right, and then a 1, and then you're going to have cards, right? That is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and yeah. So this is exactly what is happening, right? Not only that, but I always recommend people that are working with metahumans that while they are working, they should, and this is a good practice overall, they should churn the hair instead of groom to use cards, because metahumans will have all the separate 8 difference of level of details even with cards. So you should be able to work with cards, even at level 0, right? Which is good, but yeah, we can see that there is something weird going on with the hair, and all hair in cards with metahumans are having this issue, right? So how to fix it? Well, let's fix it really fast. So all we need to do, the thing that is failing here, and you can see that it's not the actual material, it's not the shading model, but the shading model is not working at some point with maybe something that is happening to the rendering, right? Because if you take this and you render it out with path tracing, you're going to see that, yeah, it's completely fine, right? So cards are completely fine. It does change a little bit the look, right, in path tracing, but for the most part works. So that tells me that it should work also here, right? It's not a thing of the material, but fixing the material seems to be the easiest way to fix this, right, nowadays. So let's go and jump into when you select the hair of a metahuman, you're going to have 3 separate different materials. You're going to have the hair material for the groom, the hair material for the cards, and this one, there is the helmet, that is the far away, maybe around there. That is going to be the helmet hair. This one does not have simulations, and it's like the easiest of them all to render, right? So let's fix this thing. So I'm going to double click on the material instance, that is the cards, and you're going to have to go all the way down. And the thing that is making this thing not working, once you get to general, below that is material properties override, and we're going inside those material properties override. And the shading model, it says that is derived from material expressions. We are going to change this one. So if you check the actual material, the shading model that is assigned is hair, and that is exactly what is not working, at least for the cards. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch it to 2-sided foliage, right? I'm guessing this is like the most sensible thing, right? Because cards are like leaves, right? And now if we look at here, now we see that it's getting better, right? It's still having, a little bit of issues. So if we switch back and forth, still, we now have, at least the color. But the specular is not on the right place or anything. So the next thing you're going to do is one more change, and that is the scraggle. This tangent scraggle, it's at minus 0.05. And you're going to set it positive, and then it should be around 2, right? Because we can see that the specular is around here, and that is what we want. So we're going to set this scraggle at 2. And now if we switch back and forth between hair, grooms, and card, is not that different. At least when we start going away, And that is what we want, right? We want it to change, but not, that much, right? And we can still play a little bit, with the distance of LODs and stuff, so you can get a little bit more of a protection from popping. But then again, at some point, this thing is going to also turn black again, and that is because of the hair helmet. So how are we going to fix that one out? The same deal. We're going down to the material expression. Let's change this to two-side foliage. And then we need to go to the scraggle right there. And we're going to switch this to be 2. And that's it. Now we can, go all the way out or all the way in. And she is going to remain a redhead, right? That is the main thing that we are fixing here. And now you're going to, save everything. And that's it. You are going to have a metahuman with hair with the same color on all the different LODs, right? So go get your metahuman with all 8 LOD levels for the hair and make them work with color this way, all right? I hope you learned something today. And as usual, be good. I love you all, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.